Holy shit. I know I always start off like this, but man, it's hard for me to first off, I'm Mark. For anybody who's watching right now who's not subscribed to this channel, won't you go ahead and do so? This is Sir Hunt's Reviews, but yeah, I wasn't gonna go live, and I was just gonna straight up start working on the breakdown or review, whatever the hell you want to call it. But then I was like, yo, you know what? R plus L equals fucking J. So let's go ahead and go live because, well, fucking A. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat box right now. How y'all all are doing? We're gonna go ahead and break down all the parts that I can remember off the top of the dome, and then kind of take it from there. Probably be going on for maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll start working on that breakdown. First off, Dany is, I don't know how far she is from Westeros, but Jesus fucking Christ, this was an episode for not only the Starks, but the Targaryens too. Varys has got quicker travel service than Peter Baelish himself. I will say that, because he made it from Dorne to fucking Marine, or, you know, I guess he could have met up with Dany on the way. I don't know. Either way, she probably sent a dragon to go get him, and then he flew there. I don't know, but who cares? Like, there were so many fucking reviews on this episode. Like, you can't. I saw somebody in the chat was saying there should be no negative people talking shit about the episode, which there shouldn't be. There should not be anybody. That was fucking amazing. Like, yo, the first part of the episode, let me think real quick. Damn. It was a long episode, so what was good? What happened first? Let me know in the chat real quick. No, I'm just kidding. I know what happened first. If you haven't already done so, why don't you slap a like on this video? Really helps out the channel. Fuck, what the fuck was the first part of the episode? Oh yeah, oh goddamn, Cersei's trial. Yo, I don't even like Lancel, but I was definitely like, yo, when are they gonna jump out and stab him? And then I don't know. I guess Varys little birds are like a little bit torturous because they stabbed him, and then he's like forced to crawl. He's like watching it all happen. I will say this: that was like straight out of like Jean Grey X-Men shit. The way they just made Lancel and the High Sparrow just evaporate like that that shit was amazing. I was like, holy shit. And then look, I'm not someone who condones rape in any kind of way, but I honestly think that fucking Septa Onella got what she deserved, dude. I don't even think the Mountain raped her. I don't know what he did. He might have just tortured her. He did take off his armor, and we saw that. Obviously, my theory about it being the fake Tyrion head, well, that goes out the fucking window. It's obviously Robert Strong's head himself. Yeah. But yeah, Septa Onella, holy shit. And then Cersei topped it all off with shame. I was like, damn, that's all she's going to remember for like the next couple days. Yo, she was waterboarding her. She was straight up fucking water. She was wine boarding her. That was insane. I was like, yo, what the fuck? My girlfriend was like, why are you laughing? And then because I was like, she's waterboarding her. And she's like, why do you think it's funny that someone's waterboarding someone? I was like, yo, oh, man. You don't understand. If you were listening to this last season, you would have been saying the same thing. Fucking shame none. Goddamn, Cersei off the top. Yo, Tommen didn't just commit suicide. Tommen took off his crown. I think there's a little bit of significance to that, which hopefully I plan on touching on that a little bit in the breakdown. But he didn't just commit suicide. Like he went out like, I don't even. Oh man, that was like in Titanic when the musicians kept playing and shit as the ship went. That was like some crazy. He was like, well, my kingdom kind of just, you know, my wife, my everything right now, to kind of just, I'm going down too. He just fell out shit. Like I thought they were gonna show it too. I was like, damn. Like I didn't like him, but I didn't hate him. Like we wanted to see Joffrey die. You know what I mean? We wanted to see Walder Frey choke on his fucking throat. Look, obviously there is no Lady Stoneheart. There was also no Daario is the Harpy, which I'm glad I shed those two theories early, because those I saw quick halfway through season we were gonna get it. Thank God I didn't stick with those, because I'd probably be looking like a fucking moron right now. Man, but we still got Frey pie. Like holy shit. Ari was like, oh yeah, no, they're here. They're here. And he's like, what? He's like, what? He's like looking around like, oh, I'm old and drunk. I can't see nothing. Oh, wait, what? He like lifts it up and there's like a fucking thumbnail. I guess like maybe he recognized that it was his son's hand, but he immediately started to vomit. And then I thought the blood rushing out of his throat was a little bit longer, which it was. And I thought about it like that's how Catelyn died, right? Slowly with blood rushing out of her fucking neck. I'm not ignoring the chat box. I plan on jumping in here too. Let me know if anybody starts trolling or whatever. Just let me know. I'll try to block them. I don't have anybody that I can. I guess I could appoint somebody. I don't know, but yeah, holy shit, man. Okay, so let's see real quick. We got obviously R plus L equals J. We got fucking Frey Pie. We got Walder Frey dead. We got Jaime return. Okay, I guess we weren't really looking forward to Cersei being the ruler. But look, I'll let Cersei have her day in the sun. She's lost everybody. You know what I mean? She partly her fault, I guess, if you want, because I guess she wouldn't think Tommen would commit suicide. She didn't obviously see that he's like not right in the head because his parents were related to each other. But look, I smirked and I was smiling and I was almost happy for Cersei to be sitting on the Iron Throne. Like, don't get mad at me. You know what I mean? Don't get mad. But look, I'll touch on that in the breakdown. But yo, I was smiling when she did that. But you know what? Even if you don't like her, she's about to get burned alive anyway. So they foreshadowed her deaths. Fucking Daenerys is on her way with all 3 dragons a tow. And like, I was worried. I thought Drogon was gonna try to grab a horse out of the ship and like take it down, because like they showed the horse and they showed Drogon like, what is he eating? I was like, yo, is Drogon gonna become a fishitarian? Is he gonna live off? It obviously won't take them that long because they're making Planetos seem extremely small. The way that they're just fucking jetting around, like, yo, Varys would have. Oh man, you know what would have just been like not even a cherry on top of the cake, because R plus L equals J was the fucking 17 cherries on top of the cake. But if they had just confirmed the long-standing rumor from the novels that Varys is a Blackfire, yeah, that would have been insane. But look, let's talk about the stuff we did get. Everybody in the chat box right now, type your favorite moment. Favorite moment. I actually enjoyed Cersei's costume. But yeah, everybody type their favorite moment from the finale in the chat. Oh man, this is insane right now. We got 137 people watching. Shout out to everybody. How's it going? Oh man. Yo. Oh yeah, and real quick, shout out to myself, I guess, real quick. I don't even want to sound like a fucking cocky bastard, but I made this video. Of course, there was a Reddit leak, you know what I'm saying? But you, as a YouTuber, you kind of choose which one you want to believe. And I not only believe that one, but I put up like my what the fuck I thought would happen. And that's what it was. She called out everybody. Yo, Lyanna Stark was like, that was, honestly, I enjoyed that scene more so when she said, when she had that initial interaction with Davos and Jon when we first met her. I think that was more so like, yo, that speech is going to be fucking memed all to hell. Jesus Christ. They're going to meet, like, yo, she probably, I don't know how old she is, how young she is, whatever. If she has a fucking Twitter or an Instagram, but I know that shit is blown up right now if she does have one. Everybody's like, oh, Lady Mormont, fucking Bear Island, holy shit. Like, yo, there, oh, man. Crazy. Arya is a fucking badass, but you know what? She gave herself away. I could tell by the way she was looking at Jaime. She's like, you're fucking next. She gave Jaime that look like, you're fucking next, Jaime. You are fucking next, bro. Like, yo. She gave Jaime that look, like, all right, I know where you are. I'm going to take notice. I know what you look like now. I know you're missing a hand now. I know who you associate yourself with because Bran was standing there. I believe Arya will. Oh, what if we do get Valonqar next season, right? Probably like towards the end of it. And it's actually Arya wearing Jaime's face. And that's the Valonqar. Yo. I'm actually glad. Huge relief off my shoulders when I see everybody on the ships, and I'm like, oh, Dario is obviously not there, because I thought his motivation is not he's the leader of the fucking Harpy. It's that he just got dumped, and he took it all too well. He's like, I don't know, he was a little bit too calm for me, dude. Like, he was a little bit too calm, started making me nervous. I'm like, yo, is this motherfucker really going to fuck up Dany? We know she's about, my mustache looks weird as shit right now. But we know Dany is headed to Westeros. Is he going to do some stupid shit and hold everybody up? Excuse my language. Is he going to do something that will hold her traveling to Westeros up? It's just crazy. But yeah, everybody, your favorite moments in the chat list, in the chat box. Hell yeah, King Jon Targaryen. Yo, that was dope. I love, okay, now they didn't exactly say it, But they pretty much did. They pretty much did. They showed Baby John, and then they go to John. Like, if there wasn't even a doubt in my mind, but I know there were some people that were still kind of doubting that it was, you know what I mean? There's always that one, there's always that fucking cynic, you know what I'm saying? But that person got it confirmed when they showed Baby John. Just to make sure you guys, if they did that, they did that. So anybody who wanted to say, well, there could still be a chance that's not John, that might be fucking Daenerys. Let's go ahead and show Baby John, and let's straight up fade into John now. Like, that was like, yeah, super confirmed. This live stream is going to be, like I said, about 45 minutes because I want to start working on that review because it's going to take me hours, and I'm probably going to be up until like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm off tomorrow intentionally. I took the day off because I know I was going to be up. But yeah, look out for that. I'll try to get it up as soon as possible. Sansa, look. I don't agree with that, Chris Mitchell. I kept looking at her because I was waiting for her. She was making a few faces, but she was happy for him. And there was no, I'll go, of course I'm going to go back and rewatch it. But there was no, I didn't get any kind of hints of jealousy from her at all. Like I thought I would because punk-ass Baelish was like, oh, actually, don't you think they should stand after Ned's true-born daughter and blah, blah, blah. Shut up, Baelish, man. I wanted to smack that motherfucker. Look, I actually did smack Baelish. I smacked the mustache off of his fucking face. Fuck Baelish. You are gonna fuck some shit up. Like, they can't just have. Obviously, it wouldn't be make for very interesting storytelling if they didn't have some sort of dilemmas that come up. But I feel like Baelish, I just saw a little bit of Ramsay in that moment. Like, you just can't be fucking happy for somebody, dude. Like, shut up. You got to be even making eye contact with her when she needs to be happy for her fucking brother, for her bastard brother, as she thinks. When honestly, it's like it's her cousin. Actually, yeah, it's her cousin. God damn it, man. Fucking shut up, Pete. Maybe that's why Peter is the way he is, because he knows that John is actually Lyanna's son and not Ned's. And maybe that's why but we don't know that because he won't tell nobody. Maybe instead of Bran being the one to tell John, maybe fucking, I'm sad we didn't see any White Walkers. That's my one complaint. We saw no White Walkers, man. I wanted to see them midgets heading to the fucking wall and like bringing it down. But hey, whatever. But yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe Peter Baelish will be the one to tell John next season, and maybe that will make John be like, hey, you know, technically I'm supposed to sit on an Iron Throne and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because technically he would be. Wait, would Daenerys hold precedence over him? Yes, because he's technically still a bastard. Rhaegar Targaryen was married, so Daenerys would still have a bigger claim. It just depends on who the fuck you're asking. Obviously her, because she's got 3 dragons, but most people in Westeros, if they knew Jon's lineage, they might be like, well, he's a male. He's also a bastard. Daenerys is a woman. It's like, we know who would rule if it was fucking Dorne, obviously. Like, yo, when I saw the Sand Snakes, I was like, fuck these people. And then they intentionally put the Queen of Thorns there, and she was checking all of them. Like, shut up, you idiot. Shut up. You're young. Let the grown woman talk. Like, yo, I was cracking up. That was probably one of the funniest scenes of the finale. She was just straight up like, that was pretty funny. I can't exactly quote anything verbatim because you know what? We also got, I made this video way back in the day, like before the season even aired. It was called The Wall Will Fall. And I was like, I think the wall has like weirwood trees in the base of it and all throughout. And maybe that's what repels the evil. That's not true. Not for the show, at least. He said that there's ancient spells carved into it. So I'm sure there are. It has a little bit to do. It's the same magic as the weirwood trees, but it's not actually weirwood trees in it. He said that there were spells carved into it. And we got that, and we got R plus L equals J. Like, I don't even know. I can't even properly try to review this for you guys because, you know, I'm supposed to find some flaws, which I never do. You know what I mean? But this episode, it was fucking perfect. R plus L equals J. Everybody, real quick, while we have almost 200 people watching us, yell out where you're from in the chat box. Don't yell, but you know what I mean. Type it in the chat box, and then slap a like on this video. It'd be awesome. Holy shit! So we literally got. I'm trying to think of the one person we didn't get to see who was left out of the finale. We even saw Sam. Like, I haven't even talked about that. I need to go back and reread the chapters in which the Citadel and Old Town are mentioned, because I'm sure that there is a lot of significance in the way that it was set up with the fucking chains on the bookshelves and the way that there were hanging globes. That was actually the sign. You guys know that. That was the sign at the beginning of the Game of Thrones intro. They had like those fucking, like, they were just hovering. They weren't hovering. They were chained up, but there was like 3 of them, and there's some significance in that. So yes, this summer and the next 10 months, the long nights, we will be fucking doing videos here all the time. My content is going to be changing to Walking Dead. We're getting that. Not Fear the Walking Dead, Walking Dead. And other things. We'll take it as we go. Of course, there are going to be several Game of Thrones videos weekly, but there's a lot of stuff to go and dissect, and now we can watch the season all the way through and appreciate the episodes more. I will say this. Jon Snow is a Targaryen. Jon Snow is a fucking Targaryen. Yo, like, so much. Oh, let's see. We got PA, Chicago, South Africa, Bashir, NC. No Hound. Yes, we did miss out on the Hound. But you know what? We know he's headed north. The Hound is headed north. Walder Frey is dead. Arya will likely run into him on her way north when she finds out that Jon Snow is king of the north. And there's going to be all these fucking Stark bannermen. She's going to start getting close to Winterfell. She's going to start seeing all these like Stark. She's going to be like, what's going on? What's going on? Who's? And then get there, and she's going to be so happy. And then Bran will show up at the same time. That's when the wall's going to come down. And then fucking A. Oh, man. Yo. I couldn't help. I couldn't help but think the whole time, like, what did that plot leak? What was the last thing the plot leak got? The last thing that it said was that Dany sent the Dothraki home, and that obviously someone who's dead, Trystane, shows up, and then she's aligned with Dorne. She is aligned with Dorne. Trystane is long dead, but Varys went to Dorne, and she's aligned with Dorne. So that was the last, like, fucking awesome. I thought Varys was going to take control of his little birds again and have them kill the High Sparrow, Maester Qyburn, but that's not the case. Maester Qyburn had them kill Pycelle, who honestly had just got done sleeping with a chick. Was that the one pair of boobs we got to see this episode? Because when I'm watching it, I always pay attention to the MALSV, and then I like to see if there's nudity on it. And of course, there was nudity. So if I'm not mistaken, I think the only nudity we saw was from Pycelle, and Pycelle died. So it was like his last gift to us. Yeah, you think I'm an old man who can't get it up, but hey, look, I'm the one pair. I'm the reason why you saw the one pair of boobies this episode. Yeah, thanks. Shout out to Pycelle. Holy crap, man! We got almost 250 people watching us right now. Hello, everybody. If you enjoyed this, it will be 45 minutes. Like I said, the main reason being is because I want to start working on the review, and I'm gonna already be up till 6 in the morning. But there are like 7 other live streams on right now, and it's obviously you got to give everybody a chance. So you guys can go check out one of those numerous other ones. But yeah, we're going to be going on this for maybe like another 30 minutes. Everybody in the chat box right now, start shooting some questions at me. Was there anything that yeah. Yo, I want to see if there's a way, obviously when you go back and watch it, and when Cersei's she got over that so quickly. It's because she knew Maggie the Frog is right. So the Valonqar part wasn't exactly touched on too much from the TV show. So she knew Tommen was going to die. That's why she was able to get over it so quickly. And I honestly think that I'm happy Septon Nola died. I'm not someone who supports rape, but it was such a great episode. And like I said, I smiled when I saw her sitting on the throne. I was like, oh shit, she's got her little warrior queen going on and shit. This was a season for the females. The one queen who we thought we were going to get to see queened was Sansa, and we didn't get to see that. But since she didn't kill Baelish and the fucker is still hanging around, I think Sansa's going to be queen of the Vale. So what you will eventually have next season is Jon Stark Targaryen. He's got a fucking hyphenated name. The first person in Westeros history. No, it's not true, but look, he's got a hyphenated name. Jon Stark Targaryen in the north. Sansa in the Vale. Arya should be given fucking Riverrun and the twins. But anyway, and then we'll have Dany coming into ruling King's Landing. And I think Cersei will probably, because she's like a really good actress and she gets paid a lot and she signed on for next season. I think what will happen to Cersei is once Daenerys arrives, which will obviously happen, it should happen the first fucking episode. Within the first 10 minutes, we should see Daenerys. She should be arriving in King's Landing, and then she should be killing everybody. Burning anybody who doesn't want to fucking kneel, get out. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, she will rule there. So we will literally have the entire 7 kingdoms will be controlled by Stark Targaryens. Like, of course, there's some Tullys in there too, but look, Stark Targaryens, man. Like Bran
maybe when they suppress the White Walkers, maybe he'll be beyond the oh man, there's so many questions, and we have so many people watching us right now. It's awesome. 316 people. That's dope as fuck. What about Melisandre? Oh man, you know what? She's gonna run into Arya. Oh, Melisandre is going to run into fucking Arya. And Melisandre, because she's gonna be caught off guard, but I think Mel will be able to see a little bit through. Maybe I don't know. I know Arya's going to get her. I think Melisandre will die. Hopefully they didn't Gendry her, and we just don't see her like all of next season. Like I said, she is pregnant. So she's obviously not going to be too heavily in the first couple episodes because she'll probably either really be showing by that. They start filming like in fucking August. They start filming in a few months. So as soon as that happens, the leaks are going to start pouring in. And guess what? That's going to be on this channel. Of course, if you want to know everything that we know in advance for season 7, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And I haven't checked yet, but let's try to get this like count. I want to shoot for like, I don't know, maybe 200 likes this video. This live stream. If you guys haven't already done so, please slap a like on this. Let's take some questions in the chat box. More mountain nude scenes. Or more mountain sex scenes. I guess he was missing a piece of his head over here. Did y'all notice that? Winter is here, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but Workman, what's up, dude? Shout out to Workman. You guys go subscribe to his channel. He's fucking awesome. But yeah, I used to have these little, they're called lower thirds, right? And hang on, let me turn it on real quick. This little shit right here. And what I used to have on this tagline down here was this. Like for probably like 15 fucking live streams. I kept something about that phrase stuck out. And it paid. It paid up now. It's fucking here. Like it's something just popped in my head because I actually used to have that as channel art for like a week. It was like, winter is coming, winter is coming, winter is coming, winter is coming, winter is here, winter is fucking here. Yo, man. Yo, Jon Snow, you are king of the North, right? So y'all need to what do you think Jon Snow's first fucking there's somebody named YouTube? What is Jon Snow's first act? I asked that in my King of the North video that I made like a week ago, but what will Jon Snow's first act be as King in the North? What will it be? You guys let me know. What will it be? Hang on one second. I'm checking my comment section on my videos is going. First, hang on one second. But yeah, shoot out some questions. Let's do some Q&A for a little bit. And then after the Q&A, we will attempt to pound the parodies. Yo, I can't even figure out how to get to my own fucking video. I'm trying to look and see how many, what the fuck. Alright, here we go, 70 likes, hell yeah, that's what's up. Let's see if we can shoot for 200 though. There's 300 people watching right now and only 70 likes in the video. Maybe I should say something that everybody agrees with. Hey, guess what? Jon Snow is a fucking Targaryen. He is fire and he is ice. He is fire and ice. I know that song is in reference to Dany, and supposedly nobody can remember the song or whatever, but it's Jon Snow. It's Jon Snow. You can obviously tell that who the two favorite characters are. Yo, did anybody else get a ship vibe from Daenerys and Tyrion? That would be fucking incredible if Dany and Tyrion get married. Because look, everybody is a Targaryen, right? Everybody's a secret Targaryen. But look, Tyrion most likely on the show will be the first one to ride a dragon. Besides Daenerys, he will be the first. Why is that? Because he's a secret Targaryen, and they're not gonna make him be revealed as a Targaryen until him and Daenerys get married. I think she saw how much. I think she started falling in love with Tyrion, and maybe she wanted to keep her options open because she know Jorah is still out there. Yeah, where the fuck is Jorah? Like Jorah's obviously he made it to season 7. How's he gonna get that fucking hand healed up? That fucking arm? Is he gonna chop it off? That's what I would have did. Like yo, oh man, it was insane. But did anybody else? Let me look in the chat. I asked the question and then it just appears if the answer would pop in front of me. Nope. Tyrion would actually the person who says you shit. There's only shit at YouTube. That guy. That's not true. Tyrion will actually make a specialized harness just like he did for Bran Stark, which will allow him to ride the dragon, my friend. Very similar. He's been making. He said it. He actually said that. He said he had to make saddles for himself for a long time, and he knows that's basically what he did for Bran. He made a very similar one because Bran can't ride. You know what's funny? I feel like Bran started warging and obviously went into the Tower of Joy flashback almost in the mid-open. I realized they're close to the wall and you can see the wall, but Benjen's kind of a dick. He left them with no horse. His horse isn't the undead horse, so Bran could technically ride that shit through it. What if something were to happen on his way to the Bloody Gate? Or that's to the Bloody Gate. It's not called the Bloody Gate. That's in the Vale. Making his way to that fucking trench, whatever you want to call it, in the wall. What if he dies? What if like all the fucking White Walkers get there? Like obviously she didn't even have a sled. He just dropped y'all off at a weirwood tree like, yo, start warging, bitch. Benjen. Oh man, I hope that's not the last time we see him neither. He's a good actor. And it was cool because as soon as they cut to his head, they were trying to show you like him and Jon have this very similar hairstyle. It's like all slick back. Where do you get gel? What is the gel in Westeros? Like what do the Westerosi use to like comb their hair and shit? What do they use? Maybe I should use some. Slap a like on this video if you remember when Sir Hunt's reviews hair was like out here. Like that shit was crazy. I told y'all I got a stupid hipster haircut and I had to cut it all down and it's growing back really slow. But slap a like on this video if you remember that. My air keeps cutting on and off, so please excuse me for a second. I'll be right back. What the fuck? It cut itself in half, motherfucker. Don't leave. We're at 305. Let's see if we can get 110 likes on this video. 200 likes. 300 likes. 300 likes on this video. So many people are going to choose. Oh, BRB. Oh, damn, I lost like 10 people. Shit. Sorry. All right, but yeah, let's get back to Game of Thrones. R plus L equals J. That's like all I want to talk about, man, because there's so many prophecies. Jon is the prince that was promised. Jon is Azor Ahai. Now, the other day, I watched a video in which they said that Jon was really all right. Yo, we know that Daenerys is not going to become the Mad Queen. I saw behind the episode for episode 9. I didn't even watch it for episode 10, which is another reason why I don't want to make this live stream too long because I don't want to speak shit that's not actually true. Mainly because I don't want to be up till 7 working on the review. But yeah. Yo, no. Bran will not warg a dragon. No. Yo, I will say this. We got let's count off. Help me list off all the things that we got in the chat box. Everything we got in the chat box. Well, we have like a lot of people in the chat box, but we got Frey Pie. Shout out to Ashley. What's up? I see that. Yeah, maybe she did get the recipe from Hot Pie. I was looking to see if there was like a Manderly somewhere in that room. I kept going back and rewatching it, but I couldn't find one. So apparently she just became super savage and semi-cannibalistic on that trip. Something must have happened to her on that trip from Bravos to, but she did exactly what I said. There was a video. It was a live stream, the season finale final predictions, and there was spoilers for other shit, which every video that I say it in, I say like courtesy of this Reddit user, this was the theory they posted, you can believe it or not, they were right about this. Arya, her fate was left like unknown. Nobody had any fucking predictions. And I was like, well, technically, when she's sailing from Bravos, she can sail across the Narrow Sea, go up. I think it's the Red Fork. She goes past Cape. God, I can't even think of the name. I have the map, but she took the Red Fork to the Twins, and that's exactly what she did. Might be the Blue Fork. I think it was the Red Fork, though. But yo, in fucking sane. Where did she get that recipe from? I see that. She learned it, yep. Shout out to everybody in the chat box. What's up? I want to say this. Did Howland Reed just straight chill down there like Ned's sister's up there dying? I guess he probably did because he was wounded in his stomach. He had a slash across his stomach. So, yeah. Holy shit. Like, I thought there was another baby in there. I had to go back and watch that several times. Like, I literally probably watched it. I rewatched that. I rewatched a lot of things, actually, and it was a really long episode, but I don't know. I thought there was another baby, but then there wasn't. And for those of the people that are still a little bit skeptic, they don't believe that Jon Snow, that was him. They confirmed it when they showed a baby Jon Snow with the deep wrinkles in his winter is coming, and then they flashed to adult Jon Snow looking out at Winterfell. Yo, that was dope. I love how Davos, you kind of pissed me off this episode, dude. You came in a fucking raging storm, and why, bro? Why you gotta, like, they were having a moment. He was about to make fucking Melisandre his niece Anissa so he can become Azor High, you bastard. But no, Davos, you fucking killed Shireen. Like, calm down, bro. You gonna get your justice, man. Jon Snow will take it out with her in a sack, you know what I'm saying? A pound that, you know what I'm saying? But look, bro, like, obviously, her sacrifice, Shireen was burned. I will make a video totally on that. I'll do that. I'll say that for another time. But Davos ruined the moment. Jon Snow was like, my parents and all my family used to eat up here. I was down there. Like, look, he was like trying to basically pity party. And she was like, at least you had a family. I was a slave. I'm a 400-year-old slave, motherfucker. She didn't say that. No, she didn't say that. But, Jon Snow trying to throw himself a pity party. So you can't give a pity party with the person who resurrected you. At least you're not dead, motherfucker. Anything you got to say to be sad about. All they will say, and all they should say, is that at least you aren't dead, motherfucker. At least you had a family, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. She said, that's not too bad. Oh, that was classic. Slap a like on this video if you enjoyed the boobies courtesy of Maester Pycelle. Thank you, old man. Sorry you got stabbed to death by Varys' little birds, but you're kind of a fucking idiot for following them down there anyway. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? What do you think? Like, why would Tommen be down there? You obviously know that Marjorie has a fucking Marjorie's brother's at the trial, so he's going to try to be next to his wife, which I feel like it would have been more symbolic of a death. Like, maybe it would have hurt Cersei more if he was there and then got burned. The fact that he took his life and it was his own decision, that's why it was easy for her to be like, and I know she's not completely over it, but let's face it, she's lost like 3 people, not including Tommen, to pass like what would seemingly be like a year. So she's almost like fucking Ice Queen. And they showed, do you guys remember when she suggested to, I believe it was Sansa, she was like, when you've been through enough sieges as I have, you might start considering wearing armor or something like that. Now she's wearing fucking armor, so she is ready for battle, dude. I don't know what you plan on protecting right there. Maybe her split ends. I don't know what the little chain, like what exactly, but it's a start. It is a start. It might make you look a little bit more intimidating when Dany rides up on Drogon, crashing in through the Red Keep and just burning everything to the ground. Why did I just go Jamaican? I don't know. The fire, the Irie. Yo, next season is going to be insane, bros. Bros, it is going to be insane. What that bears? PewDiePie, yeah. Just mention PewDiePie, and let's get like 400 likes on this video. Oh, man. Yo. Everybody that's just joining in, what's up? Amazing episode. 365 people watching right now. Let's slap a like on this video. Oh my god, Jon Snow is king of the north. We can't even call him Jon Snow anymore. We have to call him his proper Technically, he was born in Dorne. So what are the bastards? Sand? His name would be John Sand, right? John Sand. Hashtag John Sand, because he was born in Dorne. He was born in the Red Mountains of Dorne. So, yeah. Hashtag John Sand lives. John Sand, Jon Snow, John Targaryen. He's got a lot of names, man, but he deserves Azor Ahai, the prince that was promised. The one person that Mark would understand if his girlfriend had to sleep with somebody. Like, you know how you play that game when you're with, you know what I mean, and you have the celebrities. Mine just so happened to be Sarah Michelle Gellar, Emilia Clarke, Sophie Turner. She is of age now, but yeah, you know what I mean. There's a few, but yeah, that's Jon Snow is just that cool of a dude. Like, man, you're make believe, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's got red hair. My girlfriend has red hair, so Jon Snow's like, there's a lot of, you can tell that. Oh man, George has a thing for redheads. Like, the redheads are the most powerful women in the fucking series. Lena Headey. Yes, where was Ghost? I don't know. I have not seen Ghost in a while. Everybody was complaining that he wasn't in the battle, and let's be realistic. If fucking Ghost was in the battle of the bastards, he should have been hacked in half. There was less carnage inside of that cave, and Summer got stabbed and shanked like a motherfucker. So Ghost would have been dead. Ghost would not have made it to season 7. But I don't know where he was this episode, because he should have been at Winterfell with Jon. Maybe he's at Castle Black. Maybe he left without actually like telling the camera that. Maybe Jon Snow left Ghost at Castle Black to help Dolorous Edd, because Ghost does have a thing for the whites. Like, he does. He's got a thing for him. Yo, I love how, who the fuck was it? God damn, hang on, was it Waymond Manderly? Waymond Manderly said Jon Snow, the White Wolf. I was like, what? There goes another name for him. Holy shit. The White Wolf, man. Come on, that was epic. That was fucking, yo, we got meme after meme after meme after meme this episode. Like, I don't even know what to say. But hey, look, let me give you all a little bit of motivation to slap a like on this video. There's a contest that will be ending in now 4 days on June 30th. All you have to do is slap a like on this video, leave a comment down below from any video that was released through the month of June, and I will be selecting a winner to receive a $25 gift card, which you can use to go on Amazon and purchase this Jon Snow Game of Thrones Legacy Collection. As I said, Jon Snow was back this season, and the reason why I wanted to give a gift card to get this doll away is because everybody should have a Jon Snow in their house. And it's not even Jon Snow, it's Jon fucking Sand, it's Jon fucking Targaryen, it's Jon Rhaegar's son, Double Dragon, future King of the South, present King of the North, Stark. Oh yeah, holy shit. There's a lot of language. Going on. I don't know, but yo, I hope that someone said, where's Gendry? I hope that Gendry gives his treatment to Melisandre, because I honestly don't want Mel to die. Like, look, dude, look. Davos, love him as a character. I love his POV chapters, but he honestly pissed me the fuck off, because now if Jon Snow dies, there's literally no one that would bring him back. Thoros of Myr, I guess, and he's making his way north. So, yo, what if they sent Melisandre south just so that Arya can cross another fucking name off her list, and his new, Jon Snow's new confidant / red priest, bringer backer / start over / new life / one up card is going to be Thoros of Myr. Oh man, whew, it's insane. Mel does have nice tits with the glamour on. Yes, she does. All right, so I have a quick shout out to give to everybody in the chat box right now. I'm going to give a shout out to everybody. Let's give a shout out. Now, there was a family member of mine that's watching right now who is also a fellow Game of Thronesian, and she has a lot of questions that she was asking me on the phone. And I was like, look, I'm about to go live. I ain't got time for this shit. I got to go answer the questions of my fans. If you want to know, subscribe and start watching the video. But anyway, shout out to Kim. Kim, she's a teacher. Everybody give her support. She is I don't know if she has a username. I wasn't told whether she has a username or not. But if she does, say what's up. Everybody say hello to Kim. All right, so yeah, let's get back on focus here. Look, we're gonna go on for about another 15 minutes. Like I said earlier, I've got to start working on my breakdown, and there are a number of other live streams around, and I want to give everybody a fair chance. Because honestly, I didn't even make a fucking live stream event, and I just decided to make the event right after the episode ended. Put it out, started 10 minutes later, and here we are, less than an hour later, and we have 350 motherfucking people watching us. So that's amazing. Without sounding too cocky, I know who I'm going as for Halloween this year. I would like for you all to tell me who you are going for Halloween this year, if it's a Game of Thrones character. But I myself will be going as the Mountain. I might get a bald cap, do it purple, like, yo, get all, you know what I'm saying, all stocky and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm going as the Undead Mountain. And everybody will be like, how are we supposed to be able to tell you're the Mountain? Like, well, I've got a purple head, and I've also got this shame bell. I'm going to start ringing it. They'll start knocking on people's doors, like, who the fuck are you? Like, look, man, shame. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, that might actually be taken wrong, because if they, is this Bailey Collins fellow trolling, or are you joking? Because if you aren't, I'm finna block that ass. Talking about some Kim, fuck you. You got like 2 seconds to speak up for yourself, fool. I'm gonna do you what John did, what John did to Melisandre. Speak. Do you have anything to say for yourself, boy? And if you don't, you finna get that ass blocked. She didn't say Aegon. Yo, Aegon Targaryen. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about that. I'm not sure. I'll go back and rewatch. But as far as I know, Aegon Targaryen is officially nixed from the television show. Like, no. I don't know. I can't even see him, and you're not speaking for yourself. So you got one more time to fuck up, buddy, and then you finna get the X from this fucking chat. We don't play these games over here, motherfuckers. Yo, I honestly wanted Pycelle to be killed by the Mountain, just because when the Mountain came into the room and they first, like, I guess re-met each other, he basically shit his pants, and it would have been really funny if he, like, the Mountain, if the little birds led the Mountain down the stairwell, and then, like, or sorry, if they led Pycelle down the stairwell, and then the Mountain just popped up behind him, and he was like, surprise, bitch, and just started stabbing the shit out of him. Like, yo, that would have been fucking dope. That would have been dope. That's the one little, yo, oh, man. Nickelodeon. Fuck yeah, shout out. I'm a 90s kid myself. I was born in 1990. Yo, let's take questions. We got another like 10 minutes left. Let's take questions. I want to take questions. I know that this was not exactly as satisfying. You know what? It's called a live reaction, though. And this is me reacting live to me watching the episode, but I've already seen the episode. So this is not a live reaction. This is just a live get my mind focused. I'm going to go bang out this review. It will be up some point tonight. By the time, if you're in East Coast Standard Time, by the time you wake up in the morning on your way to work, you will watch it and you will see. Can I watch Vikings? Look, yeah, that's another thing too. You guys leave it in the chat box right now, and also leave it in the comment when this video ends. Make sure you let me know what shows you want me to check out and try to review. Of course, I'm going to stay active doing Game of Thrones videos. I'm going to attempt to do no less than 2 Game of Thrones videos a week. We will obviously go back and relook at the season a few times. But real quick, let's see how many likes we can get on this video. Let's shoot for 200 likes. Everybody, slap a like on this video. Slap a like for Sir Hunter. All right, look, let me tell you what happens. Every time you guys, oh shit, I didn't mean to say BRB. Every time you guys slap a like on this video, there is a little tiny baby unicorn that finds its way to a new family. It gets a new family. Every time you like one of my videos, I give a unicorn, which I actually personally have a unicorn farm, where I hand them out. So if you want a unicorn to find its home, slap a like on this video. Do us all a favor. There's only like so many unicorns in the world, and you don't want them to be homeless. Yeah. If you don't like this video, then you're making homeless unicorns everywhere. And a lone unicorn in the world is a dangerous thing. Shout out to Aemon Targaryen. Shout out to Aemon Targaryen. Yeah. Oh, hey, let's talk about Sam real quick. That's one person I have not talked about. What the fuck does he think is going to happen with Gilly? Obviously, because it's a TV show, she'll be okay. But he said it like, oh, I see there's a girl, and he didn't acknowledge her until he was trying to walk back. Like, is she just going to chill in the lobby? Because you just left her ass. And I know Sam, he's a bookworm. He just got unleashed upon like 15,000 books. You probably won't be seeing Sam for like 5 days. Sam will come out of the Citadel Library in the middle of the night like, oh man, this knowledge is incredible. Like, I know so much right now. And then he'll just disappear for another 5 days. Like, what does he think is going to happen? Like, do you think your dad is not going to know where the fuck you were going to because you told him to, and you have Heartsbane with you? Do you think that, like, the Citadels are going to be like, oh, yeah, he found that here. Like, what are you planning on doing, bro? Like, he know you took it. What is your logic, Sam? You kind of pissed me off a little bit. But nonetheless, it was very funny because the guy was like, no girls. Like, you know, like when you're a kid and you put that sign on the door and you're like, no girls allowed. This is boys only. That's basically what he did. But, yeah. What were you thinking, Sam? You guys let me know in the chat box. Sam, what the fuck were you thinking by leaving Gilly and the baby? What were you thinking by leaving Gilly and the baby alone? I think Sam has got his accent a little bit. He sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire, apparently. Okay, so I got a text message on this old-ass flip phone from the person I gave the shout-out to earlier. It's actually a pretty good question. She said, is Jon going to turn on Sansa some point in the season? Well, Sansa alone will not. But if Peter fucking Baelish doesn't get his shit put in check very soon, which it was at first by Brienne, so maybe once Brienne comes back, that was honestly Sansa's closest advisor, and she lost Theon, and Pod is rubbing his dick with fucking Brienne, so she doesn't exactly have someone to talk to. And I think if Brienne is able to get back in time, Brienne is gonna be that, you know, that angel on her shoulder, like, look, don't trust that guy. He's a fucking douchebag. He's a creep. Don't go marry him. Let me kill him. You can take his knights. Now, she's probably not gonna tell him that, but she will warn Sansa. And I think the only way that Sansa will ever turn on Jon is if Baelish is directly involved with, like, look, man, technically, he's a Targaryen and Stark. You know what I mean? And you're Ned Stark's true-born daughter. So technically, you have more of a right to Winterfell. Even though the North is rallied around the White Wolf, she might do that. And I think it would take several episodes of them building up shit. Like, maybe Jon will have to do something that she doesn't like, along with Peter Baelish nagging in her ear about it. You know what I mean? That's the only way I could see that. But I honestly didn't see any jealousy on her face. None whatsoever on her face. That would give off the vibe like, hey, man, I'm going to fuck over my brother when I get the chance. Or my cousin. It's her fucking cousin, dude. So I guess they could honestly probably, Jon and Sansa could honestly probably get together. I know it's crazy, but look, they're cousins. It's not like fucking Jaime and fucking Cersei where they share the same womb and now they share the same, you know what I'm saying, bumping uglies and shit. But look, they're cousins. They're first cousins. But Jon Snow likes redheaded women, and we all kind of got that ship. And Mark, shut up now. Quit while you're ahead, bro. Quit while you're ahead. But yeah, look. Oh man, it's crazy. Let's take some more questions. We got about 4 minutes left. Let's take some more questions. That pie though, yes. Fucking Frey pie. Like, yo, oh man, did you see his nail? And it was all black. So was that Black Walder's fingernail? Like, yo, that was dope. That was dope. Black Walder and Lothar. Oh man. You guys are fucking dead. Like, let's be realistic though. The amount of work it would take for Arya to... Okay, she could easily catch them off guard, no doubt. No doubt. And she didn't use the poison because that would have been too obvious. She's the one that's pouring everybody's fucking drink. So obviously if fucking Walder Frey were to croak right there at the table, they wouldn't know it was her, and she would have no chance of escaping. Also, it might have been hard for her to find poison. I just want to know how the fuck, like, dude, how did she cut them all up? Like, if she put them into a pie, and he had taken several bites out of it, he had probably already had 1 or 2 other pieces. You know what I mean? Because he was eating, and he was drinking his little wine, he was eating fucking little meat pie, which honestly, it looked kind of good. Until I saw that finger, I was like, damn, that is some puff fucking pastry, bro. Like, that shit looks delicious. I'm gonna, just give me a little fucking nibble off that shit. And then I saw the finger, and I was, bloody hell, fuck that, fuck it, dark lager, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, push that shit away. Like, nah, I don't want that. But, like, how did she cut them up and then get them that small? Maybe she cut pieces of them up. Obviously, she didn't cut all of them up. But maybe she took, like, an arm and just was like, yeah, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me do this. But I've heard, I've not personally tried it myself, I've heard human meat is incredibly hard to get the right consistency. I heard that it's like almost turns into leather if you cook it for too long. Like if you cook steak too long, something like that. You know what I mean? Because red meat, I don't know. But I heard that it also goes well with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Hello, Clarice. Shout out to the 90s, because yeah, oh man, they were so great. But look, speaking of the 90s, we got confirmed on TV for all of you people who want to hate the show so much. I actually found a YouTube channel the other day. Is a new one. I've never done live streams. I'm not talking about anybody that I've ever worked with before, anybody that we all know that's a really big YouTuber. This is like a moderate sized channel. They have we'll say under 20,000 subs. More than, I don't fucking know. But anyway, they literally just straight up bash the show. And they make some very good points, which surprised the shit out of me. But they also just straight up bash the show. The show has gone up like 500 levels this season. When you can watch it all the way through, I'm telling you, you will appreciate it so much more, because when you look at a certain episode, like episode 4, episode 8, there were several episodes that were kind of like, man, this is fucking filler, dude. But look, when you get to watch them all back to back, you get to see where they were going with the story. The season changes every single time you can binge watch it. You appreciate more. There's no fucking week in between where you have to wait and you're just over analyzing shit. When you watch it straight through, you just take it as it is. You know what I mean? And that's where you have to learn how to appreciate the little shit they do. But with that being said, I completely forgot where the fuck I was getting at. But yeah, okay. So yeah, this has been an ongoing theory since about 1991, when a Game of Thrones first hit the shelf. Is Jon Snow's mother Lyanna Stark? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know who his father is? Banging the bay, making a Rhaegar Targaryen. Yeah. Ruby encrusted, heart playing, silver hair having, singing through the streets of King's Landing, probably seeming crazy to some people. Motherfucking Targaryen. Rhaegar Targaryen. So give it some props. Like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck George said. Where, oh no, the show's not gonna spoil for the books. Negro, please. R plus L equals J. You know what? In the books, it might actually be Brandon and Ashara. But look, man. Like, there's so many, like, come on, bro. Like, look, if it is Brandon and Ashara, then how come the one question that Dan and Dave got right, and we know that question, is who is Jon Snow's mother? And they said it was fucking Lyanna, and they made it Lyanna on the TV show. We know that in the novels as well, Jon Snow's mother is fucking Lyanna. Look, maybe that's why he left it open, and maybe he started adding in more shit to make people think other places. Once the show aired, and once A Feast for Crows came out, or once a Dance of Dragons came out, let me like lay some other groundwork in here for it to potentially be someone else. But look, man, if you go by what these motherfuckers have been saying for the past like 6 years, 7 years, and the whole reason why they got to make the show is because they knew who his fucking mama was, and then they showed it to us on the show. Jon Snow's mother is Lyanna, and Jon Snow's father is Rhaegar Targaryen. Fucking, you know, in the Winds of Winter and fucking in Game of Thrones, the TV show, and from this moment forward, he will be known as Jon the White Wolf Targaryen, because it incorporates the Stark. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first. Everybody, I want you to blow up the fucking chat box right now. Type in hashtag Jon Snow. Oh, fuck, I already fucked it up. Type in hashtag Jon the White Wolf Targaryen, or just Jon White Wolf Targaryen. Like, dude, oh man, it's like, where was your White Wolf? But whatever. Like, where was he? Where was he these past couple episodes? I don't know. But I want to see you guys blow that shit up in the chat. Blow it up in the chat. I want to see if you will be my minions. Baelish for king. Fuck no. Fuck Baelish. Yo, blow it up. No, not Jon Stark. No, Jon White Wolf Targaryen. Come on, man. Jon White Wolf Targaryen. I thought it was Jon saying 2, but look, it is Jon White Wolf Targaryen, okay? He's got, there we go. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Thank you. Lady Mormont, you guys are just doing whatever kind of hash. There we go. There we go. We got a couple people. You guys are just hashtagging whatever the hell you want. Hashtag throw a like on this video so we can help some free baby unicorns to their fucking shelter. Like, oh, man. Yo, R plus L equals G. Do you guys want to see my R plus L equals J dance? Like, All right, here we go. Let's reenact some scenes. Let's reenact some scenes real quick, right? All right, so we got, all right, so we got Jon Snow right here, right? And then we got Ned Stark. And this is Jon Snow. Do you know who my mother is? This is like a preteen Jon Snow. Do you know who my mother is? Winter is coming. I'll tell you the next time we meet, boy. But daddy, are you really my daddy? Why am I making him sound fucking Irish? I don't know. I ruined that too. Shit. Yo. Hashtag Jon the White Wolf Targaryen. Jon White Wolf Targaryen. Jon White Wolf Cersei, I agree with that. Cersei is the Iron Queen. She is the Iron Queen who sits upon the Iron Throne. Hashtag Cersei the Iron Queen. And you've heard that here first. But yes, Iron Queen, because she's wearing her little fucking, man, she got, I don't know what she's protecting, her split ends or some shit. But yo, like, Cersei, you deserve that throne for the time being. But once my wife, Daenerys, gets there, it's going fucking down. And hopefully, I mean, your dress and you guys have an amazing fucking like lesbian scene. Dude, like I will personally write a check and send it to HBO if that ever happened. And I would have to somehow like do something that would get their attention. Like what? I guess I could keep doing my accents to get HBO's attention. I don't know. Jon White Wolf Targaryen, fuck yeah. Jon White Wolf Targaryen. Oh man, Trump Targaryen. Fuck Donald. Well, I don't want to say fuck Donald Trump because I don't know who I'll offend. But in my opinion, I don't even know who I'm gonna vote for. But I know it won't be that guy. Let's just say that. After I found out that he raped his wife back in the fucking 80s, man. Like, yeah, he raped his first wife. That's not even funny. But there was supposedly. This is Game of Thrones, man. What are you doing? Don't get out the American politics. But yo, I will say this: Brexit sucks. I don't know if anybody voted for Brexit, but a lot of people, what their new thing is, instead of writing first, they'll say, "Last time I was this early, England was, UK was still part of the EU." I'm like, man, that's so fucked up. Like, y'all, half the people saying that shit are little kids. They don't even know what the hell it is, and they're little American kids and shit. But yeah, anyway. Oh man. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That was Sean Connery as president if he was Bill Clinton. Cersei for the Iron Queen. Slap a like on this video to save baby unicorns. We have reached the end of my time by a lot of time frame. Reason why I say that is because I have to make the breakdown. And if I don't start now, I will be up until 7 o'clock in the morning. I did take off the next day, but I want to plan on at some point waking up and then it's not being like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But yeah. I want to thank you all so much for sticking in with me. My thoughts were array. This isn't so long, so you can go back and watch it from the beginning if you would like. I would really appreciate it. Please slap a like on this motherfucker. I want to thank everybody from the chat. Real quick, I got to start doing this every time. Everybody yell out where you're from. Yell out where you're from. Yell out where you're from. Do it right now. Yell out where you're from. And then, dude, are you ADD? Dude, what the fuck is ADD? Ed, dude, are you? Shut up. Troll elsewhere. How about that? Apparently, you don't know what it is to go live after watching something so incredible. You understand how hard it is to put your thoughts into it. Why am I giving trolls attention? But anyway, all right, so let's see. We got Tucson, Dallas, Texas, Pittsburgh, Colorado Springs, Morocco, North Africa, Houston, someone in the north, Cali, Brooklyn, Lafayette, Dorn, LS, New York State, Houston, Brazil, California, the Berg, Indonesia, Barbados, Egypt, Colorado, Greeley, CO, NC, gonna move to Sweden, Waco, Philippines, Utah, King of the North. I follow you, Jon Snow the White Wolf. Yo. Winter is coming. Shut up, John. Winter is here. Did anybody catch that on the end at the end of my other video the other day? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't, because nobody commented about it in the comments section. Damn it. Thought somebody would be like, That was so hilarious. You pretended to be Jon Snow, and you sounded just like him. The reason why I want to keep working on my impressions is because Dr. Steve Love does impressions, and he got to be in fucking Game of Thrones, so it is possible. All I have to do is get a big enough following, and then to get my impressions seen by enough people, and then I will be the first mixed person. And that's not true. Melisandre is mixed, and she's one of the most beautiful women in the world, according to like one of the magazines, like Esquire magazine or something. But all right, I'll be the first motherfucker from where I'm from and who I am to be in the TV show. And you know what? I'm gonna play a Dothraki screamer. I'm gonna start growing out my beard right now. Can y'all see me as Dothraki screamer? I'm gonna be fucking Dario's replacement. I'm gonna be Dany's lover, yo. And me and Amelia are gonna hang out. We'll fucking, and I won't have time. I'll still make YouTube videos though. Look, I'll make like fucking vlogs. Like you guys think you get insider information now? Wait till Sir Hunt's Reviews gets up there. But yeah, Dragon's Bay. I like that. Is that supposed to be like a troll, you peasant? Like, what is that? What the fuck is that? Like, are you just saying it just to make a statement? Cool. So cool, bro. Who's White Claw? Oh, man. All right, but yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you missed anything, I think I talked about pretty much everything that happened in the episode, obviously not in great detail, and it was jumped around a lot. Somebody thinks I have ADD, but no, there's a lot going through my head right now because I drank like 3 Cokes because I was thirsty, and I should have drank water, but I didn't. And it's fucking Game of Thrones, man, and this shit gets me amped. Game of Thrones is life. I've said this in about every single live stream I've done since fucking February. Game of Thrones is life. And I hope that you guys all subscribe if you already haven't done so, because who else is going to keep you entertained during the long nights? Well, there's a lot of other YouTubers, and we're all going to keep you entertained, but there's a special brand of madness over here at Sir Hunt's Reviews. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for liking. Thank you all for subscribing. Hunter Nation, do y'all like that? Whatever. But yeah, make sure you do all those things. I'm about to go. This has been Sir Hunt's. This has been Sir Hunt's. Man, I want to stay and talk in the chat, but all right, look. Tweet me. Follow me on Twitter. A link to my Twitter is in the description. Tweet me while I'm making the video, because I can at least do that real quick. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. As always, I'll do a Philip DeFranco shout out. I love your beautiful faces, and I'll see you tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. This has been Sir Hunt's. Philip DeFranco is the man. ETC News Daily is the man. If any of y'all watch this video, contact me. I'm trying to join your network. Not Machinima, because they rob motherfuckers. But look, I'm trying to join someone's network. I'm trying to blow up on YouTube. But yeah, this has been Sir Hunt's Reviews.